States of water. Life on the earth is possible due to water. It is available all over in different forms. It falls as snow ice, flows in lakes and rivers as liquid, stays as gaseous water vapors in air or in clouds, and hail in the solid form. Solid, liquid, and gas are the three states of water in which water exists at different temperatures. Let's learn more about the three states of water. At the end of this session, you will be able to identify the three states of water. State the freezing point, melting point, and boiling point of water. Relate the changes in temperature and energy with the change in state of water. Define the terms evaporation and condensation with the real life examples. Changing the states of water. In all the three states of water, the composition of water remains same, that is H2O. However, all the three states have different arrangement of molecules. In solid state, the water molecules are compactly arranged. On heating, the intermolecular distances increase and ice melts to liquid state. On further heating, the molecules go far apart and this changes the liquid into gaseous vapors. On heating, solid turns into liquid and liquid turns into gas. On cooling, the change of state happens in the reverse manner. When water vapors are cooled, the vapors turn back into liquid state and on further cooling, the liquid turns into solid ice. Thus, the state of water can be changed by heating or cooling. States of water and temperature. Water has different states at different temperature. At room temperature, water remains in liquid state. When the temperature goes down to 0 degrees Celsius, water freezes into solid form, that is ice. As the water freezes into ice at 0 degrees Celsius, the freezing point of ice is 0 degrees Celsius. Below 0 degrees Celsius, water exists in the solid state. However, the melting of ice into liquid also occurs at 0 degrees Celsius. So, the melting point of ice is 0 degrees Celsius. Thus, for water, the freezing point to change from liquid to solid state and the melting point to change from solid to liquid state are same, that is 0 degrees Celsius. When water is heated, it starts boiling at 100 degrees Celsius. Thus, the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. At this temperature, water changes from liquid state to gaseous vapors. The change of state of water from liquid state to gaseous state is called as evaporation. The formation of liquid by cooling of water vapors is called as condensation. Condensed water can form ice. Changing the state from liquid to ice is the solidification of water. States of water and changes in energy. Changes in the state of water involve changes in energy. Melting of ice into liquid and evaporation of liquid into gas occurs on heating. Thus, melting and evaporation absorb energy. Opposite to this, the solidification and condensation release energy. When ice is heated, the temperature does not change while ice is melting. It means the heat energy is used up for melting. It is not used for raising the temperature. Similarly, on boiling of water, the temperature reaches to 100 degrees Celsius. However, on further heating, the temperature does not change as the heat provided is used for conversion of water into vapor and not for raising the temperature. Water exhibits these properties in several ways in our surrounding. When we start sweating in high temperature and sit under a fan, the water content in our sweat start evaporating. The loss of heat due to evaporation cools down our body. In desert coolers, the surrounding hot air passes through the wet mats. The water trapped in the wet mats absorbs the heat energy from the hot air and uses it to evaporate the water into vapors. This cools down the air that cooler gives out. Thus, we see the change in states of water in everyday life. Evaporation occurs in the hot sun, and water from the lakes and rivers go up as gas. The frost in the clouds are the result of condensation of water vapors into water drops at low temperature. Thus, the states of water has important role in our environment.